Today is my birthday. It is November 25th. And I do this thing where I'm like, oh, this is gonna be your year. This is gonna be your year. And it turns out not being that. This book should not be a young adult. This is the most depressing book. Good morning, happy Tuesday, and welcome to another video. Today is my birthday. It is November 25th, and I don't have too much planned in terms of like big grand gestures, which is very on brand for me. When it comes to my birthday, I'm not really a huge birthday person, but it's going on 11, I believe. So I'm about to straighten up a little bit. I do want to go to Barnes and Noble today because I want to get 2 books, and I also want to find like some books of Sudoku, and maybe some crossword books. Talk about that in a second. And then I also want to go get a coffee. I want to get breakfast, which is no different than my usual. And yeah, I'm really just chilling today. It's a rainy day outside, but I just wanted to say, hey, happy birthday to me. I feel like I always try to record on my birthday, whether it's an extravagant travel vlog like I did 2 years ago, or whether it's a chill vlog. Today is just very chill. I am working on a personal rebrand that is very authentic to who I am, but authentic to who I would like to be, but is still attainable. And this is just the start of that. So let's get up. It's a mess because I literally haven't slept in my bed since last week. So let's get into the cleaning part of it. I have dishes in the dishwasher. I have old bananas on the counter, but I don't have a stand for my camera.
And he was like, yeah, like, I can get you your flight and everything will be taken care of. And I was like, okay, well, give me some time to think about it, because I didn't want to say yes on the spot, but I was like, okay, this is something I definitely want to consider. So I thought about it for a while. I talked to my friends about it.
Car, about to go get some coffee. I straightened up a bit. I got balloons, which was just a nice surprise. Balloons and a cake. I don't know if I'm the only person, but like, I don't know if I'm the only person, but birthdays are so, I don't know, weird to me. They just feel like a reminder of like where you are, and if you're not where you want to be, then it's not the most exciting thing. But that's kind of how I'm feeling today. And I don't want my 28th birthday to feel like, I don't want my 28th birthday to feel like all my other birthdays have ever felt. And I do this thing where I'm like, oh, this is gonna be your year, this is gonna be your year, and it turns out not being that. Hold on, let me get out of here. Yeah, I just don't want my 28th year to feel like that. So a couple of days ago, I basically created like a notes page of my 2026 age 27 rebrand. Like, I just want to be my version of better. And in the notes, like, I have kind of what my vibe is. Like, I'm sticking to the plan, not the move, because that's one of my biggest problems. Okay, well, what is my plan? Like, I want to level up in these ways, and I'm going to do so how? And just vibe, twin. And so that's really what I did a couple of days ago, and that's how I'm going to basically like start, or that's how I'm starting my year out. I think the most disappointing part about just kind of this year 26 for me, and the most disappointing thing will be if I don't stick to bettering myself and like becoming a better person. There are a lot of reasons why I like fail at that, but I know the reasons and I know how to fix them. I just have to do it. So Operation Just Do It starts today. It is November 25th. It is not technically, it's not 2026 yet. There's no technicality about that. There is no technicality about that, but it is like, typically people wait until 2026 or the new year. Hold on, I want to hear that. Okay, wait. People wait until the new year to become like that version. You know, you have your vision boarding and your New Year's resolution and etc. But I want to start becoming the person that I want to be in my 28th year, or what I want 27 to look like, what I want to go into 28 looking like now. So that starts today. So while I didn't feel like getting up and straightening up, I did. I genuinely want to be like an overall nicer person, and that is what I'm going to be working on. I want to be someone who does not get on social media, and I don't know, like, social media is a hit or miss for me, but for now it's gonna have to be a miss. I just genuinely have to figure out other ways to occupy my time, which is another reason that I'm going to Barnes & Noble to get 2 books that I've been wanting to read. One has been on my to be read since I created it like 2 years ago, and then also to get some like Sudoku, Jesus, how do you pronounce that word? Sudoku, I don't know. I can play it on my phone, but I want to get books, and I want to get some crosswords, and I kind of want to do like a journal, like a junk journal or something. I have to look up kind of how to do that, because I know people sell them, but I don't really want to buy one if I'm not 100% sure that I'm going to be utilizing this device. You're coming in very hot. But wait, let me focus on the road, y'all. As I was saying, yeah, so I want to get or make or create. I could have actually asked one for my birthday, but I didn't realize that this was a thing until yesterday. And again, if I'm not going to waste my money, I don't want to waste someone else's money. But I want to kind of see, just like, you know, if I like the idea of it, of a journal. So like something to journal my thoughts throughout the day, something to kind of have like time waster, like with the Sudoku and the crossword puzzle, but pulling myself away from technology, because obviously you have a notes app. I really don't like the way this person is driving. But obviously you have a notes app, and you can put your notes in your notes app. You can download Sudoku, which I have on my phone. You can download a crossword puzzle, but it's different when you're doing it physically. So I want to do that, and that's what we're going to Barnes & Noble for. So just kind of making those strides. I got some new sneakers for my birthday, some like running shoes, which I want to put to use, whether it's, you know, starting with walking to work my way up to running. But I do want to run in the next year, so like just not waiting. Like Thanksgiving is also coming up, and I think I'm gonna cook, so like I have to go to the grocery store. Like I don't know, I'm excited though. I hope my biggest problem is consistency, and I want to remain consistent in this. So in order to be consistent, I have to do it, and I have to do it even when I don't feel like it. And I don't really feel like it today. I'm kind of tired, but such is life. So yeah, that's just a little sneak peek into what today is supposed to be. I don't have anything like grand to do. People are like, what are you doing for your birthday? Like, I don't want to go to a dinner. I don't know. I'm just trying not to be a little depressionado about what today looks like and what life has looked like for me. So yeah, we're doing that in an attempt to not fall victim into, you know, what could have been, should have been, what I didn't do, what I should have done. We are doing what I need to do and what I want to do. So yeah, let's get this coffee real quick, and then we'll go into BNN.
Yeah, whole lot of shit.
I don't know how one becomes this. Why are words so hard for me today? I don't know how one becomes a successful vlogger if they're still nervous to vlog in public. But welcome to my life. Hello. Nervous to vlog in pub. Anywho, let's try this coffee. One thing that I hate, they have thick paper straws, thin plastic straws. So I end up daggone near breaking the straw, which I did the last time, to mix up my drink. Bruh. Okay. I'm gonna go to the lights. See, this thin straw, this is not mixing nothing. Anyway, let's get ready to go to Barnes & Noble. It look like everybody and their mama is at being Barnes & Noble. Jeez. I'm trying to figure out if I want to return my Oura ring. I'm very impulsive, and so when I think of something, I want to do it. I keep going back and forth between keeping one and not having one. So I had one earlier this year, then I sold it. Should I just make a U-turn? I think I will. I had one earlier this year. Why do people U-turn like that? Like, it's genuinely mind-blowing. But anyway, I had one earlier this year. I sold it on eBay. Then I got another one, but now I think I want to get a Garmin watch. Because like I said, I want to be a runner. I'm a track star. I don't know though. Don't park next to y'all. I don't know. I have until the 9th of December to decide if I want to return this or not. I like it. Virtually, there's really no reason to return it, so maybe not. with finding the book and not asking for help because I hate asking for help. So I'm gonna walk around up here and see if I can find it, and if not, then I'll have to ask. But I kind of want a Lego set. Hold up. Look at these. This is so cute. 749 pieces. $60. Where would I put this? I like this one. It's less pieces. This book should not be a young adult. This is the most depressing book. But you know what? People have been talking about this one. I might get this one. Not shockingly, the book was directly in my eyesight and I never paid attention to it, so I got... This was one of the ones that I was looking for. Now I need Sudoku books or crossword puzzles. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see what this one is. Yes. What's the difference between that one though? And this one. Okay, I'll get this one. Get this. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys what I got when I get home. Because for some odd reason my camera is dying. And I'm also still trying to decide. Oh, there we go. Still trying to decide if I want to return my ring or not. It would give me some cash back in my pockets, but I also plan to use my HSA for this anyway. But that would save me money if I kept my HSA and then used it for like doctor's appointments or something. Unrelated and unimportant. Moral of the story, about to go home. I'm gonna show y'all what I got when I get there. Okay, let's do a little Barnes and Noble haul. I feel like this is crooked, but it's okay. The first book that I got is Allegedly by Tiffany Jackson. Oh, Mary B. Addison killed a baby allegedly. Okay, this actually seems kind of crazy. I don't know when I'm gonna start this one. Then I got Honey and Spice by Bolu Babalola. And this is a romance, I think. It's her debut novel. I don't know. And then, but I've heard about that. And then I got Sudoku, no, Word Search and Sudoku. So I'm excited. Operation Spend My Time Doing Other Things is in effect. I was gonna get a Lego set, but I think I'm just gonna start with these and see how this goes before I spend money on something that's more expensive that I don't spend the time to deal with. And I do think I'm gonna take this back actually, but I'm about to do some research on the Garmin watch that I would get. But I do think I'm gonna take this back.